guys, this is Shary from Plan with Black Dog Designs. Just wanted to come on today, share a little bit about what I've been doing with you. I felt like I needed to straighten a couple of things up in my craft room. I'm getting ready for some crafting events. So let me just take you in and show you. I know you guys have seen this before. I just kind of took everything off, cleaned it up, rearranged it. I wanted to have my planners on this shelf. It's the only shelf I currently have in my craft room right now. And also I wanted to utilize my pegboard better. I've always used it to hang like my Cricut vinyl and stuff, but I don't have as much as I used to, so I was able to condense it. So I just put all my planners here. This is Homestead, just hanging out in here, waiting until next year to get started. I went ahead, condensed. This is iron-on vinyl. These are just some Cricut images, iron-on images, some of my Cricut tools, some of my paper crafting tools that I picked up for the holidays that I'm going to use on some craft projects. This is I just brought my Air 2 down here. This is open iron-on vinyl, and this is open adhesive vinyl. Down here, I just have this shelf right here. These are projects from last year that didn't sell. So there's some pot holders, some bowl cozies, some hot pads, some cups, and then those towels right there I'll be making into I can't think anymore today. They're oh God, Lord help me. They are, they're flour sack towels, and then there's a dozen. So what I'll do with those is I'll put images on them, usually kitchen related, and they sell pretty good at the craft shows. These are just some jars. I've already done some painting, some I use seasonally. Don't mind my floor. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you know my craft room is under construction. We've pulled the flooring up. We're going to put new flooring in, repaint my walls, and finish my craft room, but we haven't yet got to that point. So I'm going to skip over this section over here. Is where I've just piled everything up for today, mostly fabric and some projects and things that I just didn't know what to do with. So that area I'm going to tackle this week. That's why it looks like it does. I reset back up my sewing area because I need to start getting some sewing projects done. So this is a cute little thing that my mother-in-law got me last year for Christmas, so I can finally get it utilized. I haven't moved into it yet, and I really need to do that. Again, another project that I need to get started. It's a quilt for my youngest granddaughter. So got that set back up today. This section is just, these are some paper scraps I just threw up here in my printer, but my printer's given me some trouble, so I don't know if I'm going to need to get a new one or not. I got to have my husband look at it, but for right now, those are just some paper scraps. You've seen, if you've seen any of my other videos, some of my fabric that I store in there. This is just some of my yarn. I have a whole bunch of yarn. These are some fat quarters I picked up at Walmart last time I was there. This one I thought was cute because it's got the little, oh, you can't see it. Move the tag out of the way. It's got the little moose and coyote, some more moose, and then this was just sort of more solid colors. So I have a couple projects in mind for those, for the craft shows. We'll probably do more than one. We're down for one, but we're hoping to do about maybe 2 to 3. So yeah, that's just my fabric. Sort of just straightened this area up today. That's my Bright Pad. If you own a Cricut or you know what the Bright Pad is, it's just a lighted, you plug it in and it lights up and you can weed your projects easily. My washi tape container, I just have my laminator set on top of it, and my this is my, the one that scores, what is it called? We Are Memory Keepers, I think. Yeah, opens up flat. So this is what I've been doing my paper crafting, you know, on cutting stuff, and my Cricut cutter. And then I just sort of straightened up my desk a little bit. Let's come back to that. I moved my nail station over here, my trash can over here. These are just regular polishes. These here are cured with the light. I'll probably redo my nails. They're not too bad, but they're gonna need it. Probably redo them Wednesday because I have to go out of town for a doctor's appointment on Thursday. I sort of organized over here. I needed a place to put, these are tablets that I'm doing some projects with. If you saw my craft with me, these are some of the paper crafts. These are just prototypes, but that I've been working on for the craft fair. That belly band is slipping down. Just storing them in there. So this is just some paper that I have, some Cricut acetate, shimmer paper, sparkle paper, cardstock, and then back here is some acetate I haven't opened up yet. So just wanted to get that a little bit more organized. I wanted to get set up for my Cricut crafting, so I'm ready now. My maker is set up over here. These things I just move out of the way when I need to use my Cricut for cutting. I've got my Easy Press and my mini Easy Press. Well, not the smallest one. They've come out with smaller ones since, but I call it my mini. My Easy Press and my mini Easy Press. Ready to go. And then back here is my filming stand. So this is my Archon stand. And when I film my overhead videos, I can just bring it forward. And then when I'm wanting to do some paper crafting or planning, usually if I'm doing a planning video, this is out of the way. I use this craft mat for paper crafting. And I have a larger one that takes up more surface. It's my Cricut craft mat. And I use that for material. So I wanted to keep this one because I get glue on it and stuff. So I didn't really want to get glue on my, the one I use for fabric. So just kind of organize some of my supplies. I've got my flat back pearls for my paper crafting, some rotary cutter, my rulers, some glue, finger blade, just some other small things I wanted right kind of handy here when I wanted them, and then when I want to move them out of the way or put them over here by my sewing machine to film a video or do some sewing, cutting some sewing things out, I can just move that out of my way. And then last but not least, I just sort of moved my craft cart over here a little bit closer to me. When I'm filming, I like it near me. I can easily roll it out of the way. I've got plenty of space for it, but I've just got my books, as you can see, up top. Down here, I decluttered my table because I had a lot of my pins on there, so that's just where I'm storing my pins for right now. My punch and my 2 planners that I'm in at the moment, my on-the-go folio and my catch-all classic homestead Frankenplan planner. And then again, if you saw my other one, these are just some of the bags down here. This is the Erin Condren bags, just some storage. And then my all my extra fill paper and half sheets live down in those bins. So that's about it, guys. I just wanted to come on and show you my setup and I'm ready. I think aside from tackling that corner over there that I didn't show you because it's a mess. But I think it's going to work. And then hopefully after the holidays and once we're done with Christmas and everything, we can get in here and pull everything out, repaint. I'm going to do my walls in a, it's real pretty. It's called Swiss Coffee. I've mentioned it before. It's a real light, it's not white, but it's a white with a gray undertone, an off-white with a gray undertone, if that makes any sense. So yeah, so that's why it's not really decorated or anything. We'll get some cute curtains up in my trim, and maybe find some better storage. I don't know. This is just a craft table of mine. So we'll see what we can do after we, after the holidays and after I get through all the, the crafting and that kind of stuff that I need to really stay busy on the next couple months. So thanks for joining me. I hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday. My husband's just finishing up what he's been working on. Football's coming on. My mother-in-law is coming down. She was going to come down anyway and have nachos with us. Look here, we're just panning around. Oh, I have some other craft supplies in the next, or not supplies, but projects that were left over from last year's craft fair at the end that didn't sell. I've got to get those together too. But yeah, my mother-in-law is coming down and bringing my two older grandkids because Sarah's got a soccer game this afternoon. So she'll come down and get the kids, I believe, afterwards and have dinner with us. So, oh yeah, and this is where, try not to step on anything. This is where I hang my, oops, I didn't get that back up there very even, did I? There we go. This is where I hang my cricket mats. So those are my long mats right here. And then those are my 12-inch mats. So it stays pretty organized, but I was happy with how it came out. And at least I feel like it's organized and I can just go get what I want and get to crafting. So, all right, you guys, have a great rest of your Sunday and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.